The setup is so weird. I'm like in a corner of my room and it's tripping me out. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Cecia. I am a student at UTSA and I'm a marketing major and this is my senior year. So yeah, what's up? Last time I posted was 4 months ago and it's been a hot minute. So many things have happened in my life. So let's just jump right into the tea. I don't really like tea, so this is a chai tea latte, so that's what we're doing today. Okay, to start off, I am just getting over the flu, so I am sorry if my voice sounds a little weird and different. It's because I had the flu and I'm getting over it still. So last time y'all saw me, also my hair was up to my butt, was down to my butt, I guess is the correct term. And I chopped it off. In November, I cut my hair up to like right here, and then I was like, why not just take it all off, you know? So this is my hair right now. It's not really that styled right now because, like I said, I've had the flu and I literally just got ready for this video, so I just kind of like try to do something with it, but I haven't washed it and I've been laying in bed all week, so this is just the best it's gonna get. Okay y'all, so big things are happening in my life. First of all, this is my last semester of college. Woohoo! I graduated in May and it's wild. This semester has no doubt been one of the hardest semesters of my life. And it makes sense because it's my last semester, so whatever, like I guess it's fine. So this semester I'm actually taking 6 classes because last semester I had to drop stats because your girl wasn't making it. So I'm taking sports marketing, advertising, management strategy, which is one of my capstone classes, marketing capstone, social media advertising, and then stats 3. So I've had a workload and honestly, like it's been tough, but we're going through it. Like God is getting me through this. So another thing that's changed is that I got a second job. And the place that I got the job in, I used to work at before, so it's just like a part-time job. So if you knew me in high school, then you probably know where my part-time job is. So the reason why I got it there is because I kind of am looking into an industry to go into, and I really like that specific company, so I'm trying to see if I can do something with that, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. So last year, 2019, for most of the year I was interning with the football team because with the UTSA football team, because I wanted to go into the sports industry for the longest time. That's what I wanted to do. And sadly guys, my whole world has like turned upside down because after going through that internship, I realized that I don't want to go into the industry anymore. So don't get me wrong, I love sports and I love it. I just like learned so much about the industry, and it's not an industry that I want to go into. Like that lifestyle just does not equal my lifestyle, you know what I mean? It's just so unstable, and like, not without spilling too much tea, basically it's fun, it's just not for me, you know? So yeah, I've been wanting to work in the sports industry since my freshman year of high school, and up until December, the year I graduate, I'm like, oh, I don't want to work in that anymore. So I'm trying to find an industry that I want to go into, and it's been going rough and it's March and I still don't know. So pray for me because life is coming at me fast. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm engaged. Your girl is engaged. Talk about life changes, right? So I'm engaged to Tony, and honestly I couldn't be any happier. I got engaged in November and it's March. It's about to be 4 months. Like, where has time gone? I'm freaking out because honestly I was like, I'm not gonna worry about the wedding, like I'm trying to graduate, that's all I'm trying to do. After I graduate, then I'll worry about it. But we have like a date, we have a venue, we have a lot of things done actually, but I wasn't really trying to worry about it because, you know, I'm just trying to graduate. But it's freaking March. It's been 4 months already. Like, that's insane. That's in freaking sane. Okay, so my plans for after I graduate, which is in 2 months. I graduate in 2 months. Okay, I've been MIA for a lot of reasons, but I would say that the biggest reason is because where I've been at with like God and stuff. Like, it just hasn't really been like my heart to put everything on social media. Like, it's just been like a lot of intimacy in my life, like intimacy with friends, intimacy with family, intimacy with the Holy Spirit, like intimacy with just like my relationship with God, and like just like people that are actually around me, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be so stuck on like my phone and like social media, and I've just kind of like I haven't had a desire to like really be in social media. And I know I still am like a lot, but not like how I used to be. Like, I'm not like, oh, let me post this, let me do this, let me record a video, you know? Like, I've just been kind of like living my life in the moment, and a lot of great things have happened. So I used to be a planner, and last year into 2019, that was just something that God asked me to lay down, because it was just consuming me. Like, I had a 10-year plan. Like, my life was crazy. Like, I'm a planner, and that's how it was. Like, I had my 10-year plan, and you know, like at the end of the day, like God asked me to lay that down, and I did. I gladly did. Like, I don't really like planning things out ahead of time that much anymore. I mean, like, obviously I do, but like, I'm not like, you know, like right now when I graduate, like I would be freaking out. Like, I would already have a job by now. I would already at least know what industry I'm going to. But like, so God asked me to lay that down last year, and then this year I was like, okay, let me lay this down, but let me pick this up, you know? Like, it's so dumb. But like this year I kind of like picked up the worry of like, okay, God, I'll do whatever you want me to do, but tell me what you want me to do, you know? Like, kind of just like so worried and like demanding answers from God, and it's not like that, you know what I mean? Like he fully knows the plans that he has for me. And so I've just been kind of just like leaning into that. Like, he's the one that keeps me going, and like he's the one that gave me life. Like, I want to give my life back to him. And so basically, like, just realizing that I cannot do anything on my own, and I don't want to do anything on my own. Like, my life is not mine, it's his. And so just like coming to terms with that, with like my with my mentality, has been big. Because, you know, like that's why it's hard for me to tell you what my plans are after college, because at the end of the day, like, God's the only one that knows. And I can sit here and tell you so many things, but like, he's the one that's gonna make it happen. And I don't ever want to do anything that he doesn't want me to do, you know? However, I do realize that I can't just be like, I'm gonna be a bum and like not do anything. So basically, when I graduate, my lease here in San Antonio ends at the end of July. So my plan is that I want to get a job with my degree, in my degree field, and I realize it's not as easy as we think it is. So basically, like, even though it'd be awesome to move back as soon as I graduate, I want to give myself some time. Like, I gave myself up until July to get a job back home within my degree field. And if I don't, then I'm just gonna stay with the job I have right now, because it's super stable. I love the company that I work for. I don't mind staying there. And so if I don't find a job within my career field by July, then I'm just gonna stay with the job I'm in, but back home in Dallas, I'm gonna transfer, and I'm just gonna stay with that company up until 2021. And then like starting the new year, then I'll do that. Because I also, like, there's so many changes in my life, like my wedding, you know, like the second half of this year is gonna be wild. So if I don't have a job by then I don't want to like add that to the mix. And so those are my plans. Going back home, it's gonna be super wild too, because I'm so used to San Antonio. As much as I dislike San Antonio, I'm gonna miss being here. As for my wedding, like, I don't want to disclose any dates. Tony and I know a bunch of people. We have really big families, but at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to like, we don't really, not that we don't care about the people, obviously we care about people, but with our wedding, it's such a beautiful like event for us, you know. And so the people that are gonna be there are people that truly care about us, and like people that talk to us, because, you know, people, they're like, oh, invite like my childhood friends, and I'm like, you haven't even talked to them in like ages. Or like even just family members that they're family but you don't even talk to them. Like, I understand that sometimes that's a big deal for other people, but for us, like, we're inviting people that truly care about us, that truly know our relationship, and like that are there for us, you know, on the daily. Maybe not on the daily, but even on the weekly. But like, if I haven't heard from you from like a while, or like you just talk to me like, hey, bye, like, you're not coming to our wedding, and that's just the end of it. I'm sorry. So basically, we're not putting a lot of information out there. However, we do have like our parties already, like our bridal and groom party. We have the dates, we have the venue, we have like everybody that's gonna be involved. I get so excited thinking about it. We I already know the photographer that we're getting, and I'm so pumped for that. We already know where we want to go to for our honeymoon. Like, the only thing that is like up in the air right now is like where we're gonna live, just because Tony does have a job already, but I don't. So it's just gonna depend on whether, like, if I get a job, when I get a job, because God willing I will get a job. So I'm kind of, if I'm being honest with y'all, I'm kind of scared to go back home, just because I've been away from everyone for so long that, like, I feel like I have two different lives, like one here in San Antonio and one in Dallas. Not even one in Dallas, because I'm never like really there, but like one that I used to have. Like, my life here is so different, and so like starting, I don't know, like, I feel like going back to Dallas, like, with my perspective, it'd be like starting a new life, because it's been forever, and because I'm totally different. But I do realize that I have a lot of history there, and not that it's bad, but like, I just realized that, like, I feel like everyone's expecting me to just go back and like pick up where I left, and like that scares me so much, because I already know that, like, I'm in a super different place in my life, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. And I'm just like, it's fine, because I know that I'll have like people that support me, and also like God. And with God, he's the only one I need, TBH. But yeah, it's still scary, because I feel like people have a lot of expectations from me, kind of like they expect me to do certain things when I get back home, and that's just not how it's gonna be. So it's just weird, you know. Oh my gosh, hold on, something I did not say is that, so basically I moved, not to a different apartment, but like I moved to a different building and like a different unit, because I was having roommate problems. So I moved back in November, and yeah, it's been wild. I love my roommates now. We're all seniors. We just like all do our own thing, and we like understand each other, if that makes sense. Like, we just like don't get in each other's ways. Like, we coexist very well. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Insta at cesiaasanchez, and then postmark too, because I sometimes put stuff on there. So yeah, that was an update on my life, what big changes coming for you, let me know, because obviously there's so much happening in my life I can't even keep track of it. So that's gonna be all, guys. I hope y'all have a great rest of March, and I'll see you later.